Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Alexanderwerk Technology series. My name is Al Friedrich, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our automatic gap system, better known as the AGS system from Alexanderwerk. As you well know, Alexanderwerk machines are roller compactors which take light, fluffy powder and squeeze it into a solid flake. That flake, which exits from our vertically oriented rolls, needs to be gently milled into a granule. First step of size reduction is going to be through a flake crusher. It's a slowly rotating set of fingers which acts to break the ribbon or the flake into about half-inch particle size so it can then fall freely into the rotary fine granulators. What we really want to talk to you about today is the RFGs, or rotary fine granulators, found on the Alexanderwerk machines. This is typically a multi-step size reduction or crushing process to take the smaller flakes and convert them into granules. What happens at first is the material falls down from the flake crusher into these RFGs and it experiences a rotor screen milling concept. It's inclined at a 30-degree angle, and by doing this you actually get higher throughput and better efficiency from the RFGs. They're typically arranged in series, as you can see here, and the first one on the top may have a larger screen in, say, about 3.5 millimeters, and the bottom one could have a smaller screen of about 1 or 1.25 millimeters in it. We do a series of size reduction steps in order to give you the minimum amount of fines. What's really critical in the process is that the particle size distribution needs to match from batch to batch, and setting up the screen to rotor clearance in the RFG mills is very, very critical in order to maintain batch-to-batch uniformity. Let's look a little bit closer how the AGS system enables that. If you look at the design of the rotor and screen, the rotor and screen can actually have a different spacing from the tip of the rotor to the screen. You can use different spacings depending on the particle size distribution you're looking for. The larger the screen to rotor spacing, the more fines you may generate, which can be desirable if you're doing some tableting operations. Typically, what most customers want is a minimal amount of fines, which means the screen to rotor gap has to be an absolute minimum, without obviously metal to metal touching or interference. The way this is done is through our AGS system. The AGS system is actually a cam system which adjusts the screen up until it just picks up a slight touch or vibration and then backs off from what's known as the 0 point. Each time the machine is set up, it goes through this homing process in order to establish the 0 clearance. You can see this being done by the cam on the left side of the video here. Next, you're able to put into the recipe what the actual clearance is that you want for that specific product. It's simply a set point in the recipe. So by doing this, having the AGS system, it takes out the operator error that could be possible from setting up the screen to rotor clearance in the basket from operator to operator every single time the machine is broken down for cleaning and reassembled. By using the AGS technology offered by Alexanderwerk, we ensure that your particle size distribution is going to be the same every single time. If you have any further questions about this technology, please reach out to us. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.